going down. Well, okay. Last subject, guys. Zohran Mamdani winning in New York City, and just the general fact that like libs are libbing out. This is the most like happy libs have been since Obama. Okay, because even like Biden, I referenced it. Like they couldn't be really happy. They had to like wait like a week. You know, there wasn't a real celebration time. You know, they actually like won in regulation, no overtime. You know, shocking. No refs either. No like, oh, the zebras helped you. No, they won it fair and square. So, you know, what do you guys think of Zohran Mamdani and the new age of libs?
Fucking pumped, dude. I love Mamdani.
Hell yeah. What do you like about him? No, sincerely, I want to know.
It's just so refreshing to finally see on my social media like a politician who can speak in full sentences and actually talks about the issues that he's at. I don't even really care about his policies. All I know is to say, hey, yes or no question, and he answers yes or no every time. It's fucking, I forgot what politics used to be.
He is very smooth on camera, and like I referenced, so I believe it's because his mom was a filmmaker, and so that first video about the rent freeze, the thing I noticed is like, God, it's well shot. I was like, just from a directing perspective, I was like, wow, it's good. And so I didn't know that the mom was a filmmaker. Now it makes perfect sense. You know, he didn't help, you know, music selection, you know. You know, when the song after his victory speech, when they played the Indian song, you can give him credit for that, okay? Music selection master. But so, do you have a lot of friends who actually, like your age, who really like Zohran?
Yes, most of them do, I would say.
Wow.
I mean, he's got amazing PR. Like the first thing immediately after he won, the next post on TikTok, I think it was on the like official Democratic page of TikTok, was Mamdani like doing a fist bump, and it was a cut of multiple scenes of him in the community playing K-pop Demon Hunters behind it. Bro, you know the Adderall infused Gen Zers love that shit. It was amazing.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what K-pop Demon Hunters are.
Number one Netflix movie in America for how long? You don't know?
You don't have children.
Yeah, exactly. My cats aren't watching it, Steve. Okay, you know. But no, I get what you're saying though. What it reminds me of is like you probably actually are too young to remember this. Obama, when he ran his campaign, they were giving credit because it was like the first internet campaign. And they're like, oh wow, he's so savvy. Like you're like, what?
I was in elementary
use
school.
the internet? You're like, what?
For a black guy.
Yeah, no.
For a black dude.
Hey,
it's pretty good.
Half. Okay, half a.
Oh yeah, how can I forget? Right.
Half a.
That's where the computer thing comes in.
Half a moulignon, okay? You know, to keep it in. Hey, yeah, moulignon means eggplant.
Yeah.
Eggplant emoji. You know, that's where that comes from. Keck, thank you. He did say one of my favorite ones is Keck. He did miss though. Hey, who's better than you? Who's better than you? That's my favorite like Italian fucking thing.
Who is that from a movie or just?
I mean, you know, you get some cannolis. You get blown while you're eating the cannolis. Who's better than you?
I can't agree more.
You know,
He sold me.
Yeah.
My favorite fucking greaseball saying is when they're like, when you're asking, like you're trying to like plead with them. He's like, "What do you want from me? I mean, what do you want from me?" And I'm like, "I want what I'm fucking asking. That's what I fucking want from you."
Do any of your greaseball friends who are your age, do they know of Zohran? Do they like Zohran? Have they ever heard of Zohran?
First of all, big assumption that I've got friends.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Call back.
Second of all, okay, so my family is split into two factions. Ultra Trump, I mean, just fucking love the guy, and then Ultra just hate fucking Trump. He's the worst. He's the fucking devil.
I kind of like that.
And there's no fucking in between besides me and my brother. We just try to stay neutral. We're like, listen, dude, I don't fucking know. It's all bullshit anyway. So like, whatever.
So you have like severe red team, blue team.
Yes. And how do Republicans feel about this? I'm just learning about him now. Zamdani here.
So okay, there's two schools of thought. One, there's actual like fear, like especially the Jews, of like, oh my God, we're losing the party. Because honestly, Jews are kicked out of both the Democrats and the Republicans. Yeah. Right, and so it is kind of a bummer.
You can't blame them.
You know, and yeah, it's like, you know, oh, and we used to control everything. You know, but then there's the other side, which is more like me, which is like, I think he is a great thing to happen to this country because he is going to destroy like the image and reputation of liberal ideas. Because when they see him actually enacted, it's gonna be like, oh, it's embarrassing. Because like he is a great campaigner, right? Like you cannot take that away from him. Here's the crazy part. He's going to be using Bill de Blasio's staff, and like, which is like they sucked last time, and they didn't know how to run the city, and then they ran the city so poorly that they wanted to elect a cop, Eric Adams. So again, this is like David Dinkins, the first black mayor, who the city had so many like subway murders that Rudy Giuliani was brought in, right? And so that is the thing I would caution my liberal friends is, if this guy, who by the way, his job was tutoring and music selection for his mommy, okay? If he, as a 34-year-old, can't figure out how to run the most complicated city in the world, then it's going to be good for the Republicans, honestly. But he is charismatic. His messaging is on point. The Democrats have so much they could learn from the speaking portion of it. And I actually think he's a lot like Trump. Do you kind of get what I'm saying there? Of like, he may be lying to you, but at least he knows what the people want.
Yeah, that's a fair comparison. I don't think he's going to fail as badly as you think. I still think he's going to fail. Don't get me wrong. Running New York, I think, is an impossible job at this point. And no matter which party you're on, it's so complicated, you're never going to be allowed to even try to do what you're trying to. Like, he's not going to get a rent freeze. Just plain and simple. Yeah. That shit's not going to happen. But I do like the idea, tax the 1%, 2% more, use that funding to go towards like public transportation, feeding people. I like some of the ideas. If we can do 2 of those, in my opinion, that's good enough.
Honestly, like, and that's very, I appreciate that. Like, all he really needs to do is like remove the red tape. So he actually did a very good video where he talked to like, you know, all these food truck guys who they're like, yeah, now it costs us $10 just to do a chicken and rice plate. And he's like, why is it $10? You know, and they're like saying, well, because the permit from the city costs $400, but the city doesn't approve those. So you have some greasy guys and hey, $22,000 for the permit. Hey, that's the cost of doing business. Hey,
know a guy who knows a guy.
Yeah, exactly. And that's my other Italian phrase you missed. Okay, but
for you, a special price. I swear, that's special price, my friend.
That is our word. The Italians stole it from us. That is one of the few things we created. For you, the same price, but I'm going to pretend like it's different.
So you're like a super Jew. You're like Italian, he's Jewish. Because Italians and Jews are always mixed up all the time. So he's Italian and Jewish, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Venn diagram is like really crazy because both moms eat, and I'm like,
oh my God.
And then
your soul must be crushed, sir.
Yeah. How am I only 100 pounds and my mom is just feeding me the whole time? I don't know.
Because I don't know about Jewish parents. I heard they can be pretty overbearing as well.
Yeah, no.
They give you no fucking confidence, like nothing.
The man is the prince, and then the women, but they got great big racks. So you know.
Big rack doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it never hurts, right? Okay.
Might as well call her Nordstrom. Great rack.
Okay, so we're hitting our final hit on this. So I want to get as much thoughts of you guys. So Steve, Zohran Mamdani.
Excellent at getting voted in, and he's going to do what most politicians do. He's going to fall way short of a lot of stuff, and if he doesn't pull it together and make that party look good, it's gonna sink the ship. It's going to help the Republicans at the end of the day, and it's going to put the socialists back in the corner that they belong in, because capitalism is the foundation of New York City. Like you're taking where the New York Stock Exchange is happening. You're taking the hub of capitalism and putting it under the umbrella of a socialist. It's like a slap in the face to everybody that believes in capitalism in America, and that's a large amount of us.
No, and so okay, there's accusations on the left of, oh, you're just throwing out the word socialist and communist, right? Well, he actually identifies as a Democrat socialist. But honestly, he said, and I quote, seize the means of production. Government needs to seize the means of production. So that is as communist as it gets. Him saying, oh, I'm not a communist is like saying, yeah, I'm not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I just wave this terrible towel and yell, go Steelers, and have Pittsburgh Steelers tickets. But you're a bigoted Republican for thinking I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. That's kind of what it is when he's saying, I'm not communist. Like, he has explicitly stated communist things.
Communism has failed at every attempt. It leads to fascism and death, and you can look at any historical moment anywhere where communism was implemented and find a spot where it didn't lead to fascism and death. There isn't one. It doesn't work.
Hey, Fidel Castro banging Margaret Trudeau, okay? You know, and creating Justin Trudeau. Okay, that was communism getting W's, okay? She was hot back in the day. She was
Fidel.
Was she Sydney?
I ain't mad at you on that one.
I'm not saying she was Sydney Sweeney, but she was like Lindsay Lohan. She was a good time, a real good time, okay? Final thoughts on Zohran?
I'm just learning about him today. But from what I gather, a super communist Jew is taking over New York, and he's got a death ray. I don't know.
That's fun. No,
Jewish lasers from space!
He was doing the telephone game. He knows that he's a dirty moose lamb, thanks to my monologue. Don't you worry.
You're gonna have to give me a refresher for sure.
Yeah.
Way off.
Yeah.
I wasn't even a little, but the laser, the death ray is close, right? That's got to be true.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me the death ray.
No, you're a student. And a moose lamb is a moose and a lamb hybrid. I'm Alex Jones.
I was about to say, moose lamb is such a good slur because it combines Muslims with the things they want to fuck.
The word cousin isn't in there. I don't know what you're saying.
Wow.
No. So we referenced on there was a MP in British Parliament who was arguing that they need to pass a law for cousin marriages in Britain, or else it is anti-Islamic. So, yeah, exactly. That's the face you should have. That's the face of Western education right there.
That's fucking disgusting.
I don't want to sound like one of those guys that, fucks his mom or something, but like, is it first and second cousins or third and fourth? There's a big difference.
Very important.
The rule is...
Not to sound like an incestuous man right now, but like...
Look, the rule is...
It's important to have standards, right?
If your sister or your mom is as hot as Sydney Sweeney, you gotta bang. I'm sorry.
That's the rule.
Yeah, and once you get to like 9.5, incest goes out the window. It's just... It's pure just...
Evil.
Chemistry.
Evil.
Yeah, no, I'm just... These are what liberals... These are called jokes at a comedy show. Yeah,
You can still fuck around. It's okay.
And this is
like, fuck.
This is my career. It's down there, crumpled up like a paper. Hey.
At least we're laughing though.
Okay. Well, okay. So final thoughts, really quick, before I do my ending monologue. There's a controversy online right now that Sydney Sweeney is not hot. Thank you. And he fucks everything. Okay.
Wow. That's right, you greedy bastard.
No, I would like to say I do not fuck everything. I will just fuck anyone who was above an 8.
There you go.
Wow.
Very good.
Well, I guess I'm safe then.
Me too, Steve. You're fucked.
Now see, you're in dire straits, my friend.
You're tall, dark, and handsome.
I'll see you later.
You get it's a sexual joke. You see what he did there?
God damn. The chemistry was off the charts, folks. This was goddamn good. All right, so the ending monologue, and then they can get on with their lives, and then I will buy more drugs for them, because, man, they deserve it. They deserve all the drugs.
With the